Hey everybody, Eric Graham here, and I am hopping on Periscope for the very first time. This is my very first scope. I've watched a few, but this is my first time actually jumping on and doing one myself. So just getting started, but I wanted to just take a couple minutes, and for this first one I just wanted to test out the platform a little bit, but I also want to share with you what I call my magic $1 million question. Now this is a question that I ask in my own business all of the time, and if you're just joining, hey, great to have you on. I see some people coming on board right now. I'm actually here in the hotel room in New York getting ready to work with a coaching client for the next couple days. This guy's been with me for about 8 years now. He started off with just a couple ebooks, and he's gone on to build just this massive 8-figure empire in both info publishing and supplements. He's got his own merchant account company, so he's doing some big and exciting things, and I'm honored to have played a little bit of a role coaching him in that process. But this question that I'm about to talk about is a question that I ask in my own business. Hey, good to see you. Got a lot of people coming on. I appreciate that. And if you're just joining, if you want to just swipe to the right, if you're on iPhone, and hit share this out on Twitter, I would greatly appreciate that. Bring some more people in here. But I see getting some hearts there, so I like that. But anyways, this question is a question that I ask in my own business, and I teach my coaching clients to ask in their business. And literally every single time in my own businesses, in my own companies, I've got a bunch of different businesses and companies that I run myself. Every time I've asked this question, it has resulted in $1 million product or business idea. And the same things happened in the lives of my coaching clients. And so before I get into the question itself, I want to talk just briefly about, and this is going to be about a 5 or 10 minute scope here, so not going to be long, but I want to talk briefly about the concept of what money really is. Because if you want to ask this multi-million-dollar question, you have to first know what money actually is. And so money is simply a measure of exchanged value. And that's it. And if you really wrap your mind around that anything you do to make money is simply measuring the value you exchange to others, then the natural consequence is the more value you can deliver to the world, the more money you're going to make as a natural consequence. And I see so many marketers, especially in the online space, they get this backwards. They go out and say, well, how can I make more money? How can I make more money? But the real thing you want to focus on is how can I deliver more value? And so that brings us to my multi-million-dollar question here, this magic question, which is, and you might even want to write this down, I'll repeat it a couple times here, but what can I do to deliver the greatest amount of value to the greatest number of lives? Okay, now let me say that again. What can I do to deliver the greatest amount of value to the greatest number of lives? And it really is kind of like a formula. And every time I've asked that question in my own business, every time I've had one of my coaching clients ask it habitually within their business, we sat down, in a full day coaching situation and really focused on that, every single time the answer has been a multi-million-dollar either product idea or business idea. And so there's two components in this formula. The first part of it is, what can I do to deliver the greatest amount of value? So the magnitude of value delivered, the actual quantity of the value you deliver. That's very, very important. And then the second half is the number of people you deliver that value to. So, for example, if you deliver a small amount of value to a small number of people, well, obviously, you're not going to make a whole lot of money in that situation. However, if you deliver a massive amount of value to a small handful of people, kind of like I try to do in my coaching program, for example, you can actually earn a very, very decent amount of money delivering a massive amount of value to just a small number of people. For example, the client I'm working with over the next 2 days, we're going in to rewrite a video sales letter that he and I wrote together about 5 or 6 years ago that's earned over $50 million for his company. But, it's been running for quite a while, and so it's time to kind of refresh it. So over the next 2 days, we'll be rewriting this video sales letter to try to give him maybe another 5 or 6 years worth of life out of it, and hopefully make another 50 to 100 million off that sales letter. So I'm trying at least to deliver a massive amount of value to a small number of people, one person in this case. Now, the other side of the coin is you can deliver a small amount of value to a massive number of people. So you can deliver, $1 worth of value to 1 billion people. Well, you've created $1 billion worth of value. Now, the real big way to play that game is, of course, like people like Richard Branson and Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, these guys, they deliver a massive amount of value to a massive number of people. And that's kind of the $1 billion side of that. But what I would challenge you to do within your own business and within the businesses of those you serve, if you're a coach or an author or a consultant, is to consistently ask that question. What can I do? What can my client do? What can we do together to deliver the greatest amount of value to the greatest number of lives? And I can guarantee you, if you ask that question habitually within your business, the answer to that question will contain the seed of a multi-million dollar idea. So that's it. It's a quick scope, like I said, just a few minutes here. Just wanted to test the platform. If you like my message, you want me to do more of these scopes, kind of heart it up a little bit, share it. Actually click down there and follow me if you're not already following. And I like this. It's a pretty cool platform. I think I will be doing more of these. So, hey, have a great day and go out and deliver some value. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.